So something really weird happened today. I was just doing a little bit of work. So I took a quick little break and went to go get the mail and found honestly something really weird. It says STHB. Honestly, I have no idea what it means, but when I read the letter, it was something a little off to me, so I just kind of wanted to record this. I mean, it's typically something that I don't do, but it just seemed pretty interesting. So this right here is the map that I was talking about. You'd think it was written by Shakespeare. I found it a little interesting, the fact that it was made out to both Jonathan and I, just considering the fact that we are roommates. I mean, we grew up together. We've been, great friends since 5 years old. When I'm done here, I'm gonna bring it up to Jonathan. I believe he's upstairs. So here's what the letter states. I hope that this letter finds you in time, and I pray that it will make a difference. I need you to trust me. Below, I have placed a map for you to follow. You will need to pack for a 3-day journey, arranged to be picked up 2 miles west of the Northern Falls on the 3rd day at dusk. I cannot share everything with you at the risk of changing too much, including my identity. But you know me, and I would not do anything that would harm you. You will start at the Lamont Trail, 30 miles north of Highway 91, and follow the map to the first location. Let go of your inhibitions as you embark on this journey. If you do not, I fear it will happen again. So you tell me, is this weird or not? What are you up to? Oh, I'll tell you. What are you doing?
The paparazzi,
Yeah, here.
Hold on.
All right. Here, dude, check out this letter that we got in the mail.
What?
Yeah, it was made out to both you and I. I don't know, I found it kind of funny, so that's why I'm recording it. I just want to see your reaction.
Jesus, who wrote this fucking Shakespeare?
Yeah, oh, we are two peas in a pod.
Why?
I said the same thing.
Actually, it's really well written.
Oh, okay.
We should do it.
Oh, come on.
Dude, this
no.
It looks like a real map.
It's not real.
Dude, the map looks real.
Oh my God.
What if there's something there? Let's think about it. It's only Sunday. We have the whole week. We got the long weekend. If I can convince you by Thursday, we'll pack our bags and we'll do it.
Yeah, but that's golfing week.
Get that camera out.
Oh, Jesus. Dude, did you freaking send Jonathan and I a letter?
What do you mean?
Well, Jonathan and I received a letter in the mail today. So I figured if anyone would do it, it'd be freaking you.
To my birthday party? I don't send letters.
Oh my God, you are seriously no help. So you really did not send any sort of weird letter?
Dude, I don't even know where to buy stamps. Hey man, what's up?
Dude, did you send Jonathan and I a letter?
Like a love letter?
Give or take.
Not recently.
Okay.
Why?
Well, Jonathan and I just received this pretty mysterious letter, and I figured, I already called up Dom, and you know how Dom is, being a little prick, so I figured I'd call you,
Yeah.
and...
Did you guys go drinking?
Yeah, of course we did.
Big surprise. I didn't send you a letter.
Okay. Sounds good. Thanks, man.
Let's go see where Matthew is. Hey, buddy.
What's up? What the hell you got the camera for?
Well,
Jesus.
I'm kind of hooked on it now.
Yeah, I know you are.
Are you, were you drinking again? Jesus Christ, wasn't that new? Dude, it's Wednesday.
Yeah, I know. So Haven's new work for a living, Johnny boy.
Yeah,
One day
I
you'll
guess.
get it.
I guess that's the cycle.
Why the hell do you have that camera here?
I don't know. I'm just kind of hooked on.
Jesus, just like your freaking gambling day.
Dude, shut.
Your gambling issue is worse than my drinking.
Dude, I'm gonna hit it big. At least I can make money doing what I'm doing. You're just spending money.
Yeah, keep dreaming, buddy. Keep dreaming.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna turn this off.
Thursday mornings, folks. Don't drink.
Hey Matt, wait up.
What the hell are you doing?
I know, I'm videotaping everything now. I'm hooked.
Why?
Dude, because I want to go on this thing. After shit, dude, we do nothing of value. Let's do something different. Please. Please, if I have to ask you anything, I just feel like we should go on this. I feel like we should go on this. You're probably too hungover to do anything today.
Exactly. So let me just enjoy my coffee.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll do it.
What? What
Yeah.
convinced you? I need to know now.
Because I'm hungover as shit. I just have no other choice.
Perfect.
No, I'm in. I'll go. I'll do it.
Well, we leave tomorrow. Hey bud, how's it going in there?
Fine. Why?
Everything come out okay?
Yeah.
Last P in civilization. Where's the map? Let's just make sure this thing's accurate. Okay. Looks right. We're going up here. From here. Okay. This looks right.
Okay.
So, it looks like it's probably about 15 miles to the first location, and I'd say we just like maybe camp by the where this thing ends, where supposedly our first location is.
Okay,
So,
that works.
man,
That is pretty though.
it is. It's the right one. Do you think we're doing the right thing?
It's kind of hard to say. No, I don't know. It's something different. Now honestly, our lives have become such a routine where
Yeah.
now I'm kind of excited to do something different.
Yeah. I think you're right.
I think it'll be interesting. It's kind of cool how last week it's really random how we just got this letter.
I don't know how this, I don't know who would have possibly sent this to us. Do you see anything distinguishable on the map that, well, one thing that I saw was this, STH-B. Do you have any idea what that could mean? Usually that's where someone would sign off. Stupid, tasteful.
STH-B.
We're gonna be going all the way up here. Hey, there's some people up there. Should we see if they maybe have some extra water or food or something like
no,
that?
definitely.
Thanks for the water, guys.
Thanks again.
Absolutely.
Where are you headed?
Just out hiking.
Yeah, out for a hike.
Yeah.
Contemplating life.
Obviously.
Yeah, for sure. That's most of what the hikes are.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you find something that every day you wake up and you can look forward to it, whether it's your job or it's a hobby or people you're around, like
I think it has everything to do with the people you surround yourself with too. Like you said, if you surround yourself with people that bring joy to your life and like doing the same fun stuff you do, then
yeah,
that's what makes me happy.
the whole like social media aspect and everything, like you're almost trying to like keep up with somebody else. Like
It's grass is greener for now.
yeah, exactly. There's always something better out there because like it's just thrown in your face every single day. Like everybody posts their like best moment. You get this like incredible picture from all these different views of like
Who these people are, but really
Right.
it's not at all.
it doesn't show them like waking up in the morning at like 6 a.m. to go to their job and like stubbing their toe on the way to get breakfast. You know what I mean? If you have something that every day you wake up and you either look forward to or like you're trying to get, like that's the work ethic that needs to go in. Collection of awesome moments from everybody else's life, and you just forget to like appreciate yours.
And even though her mom was unconventional and all these people around her were like, you can do whatever you want, she still did all these things you're supposed to like check off. She's like, I got married, I had a kid, I went to work every day, why am I like completely miserable? And be like, all right, do I love what I'm doing? Do I love the people I'm with? Because if not, like, intervene sooner rather than like when
you
you're
hit
40 and
rock bottom.
miserable.
That we were trying to make, like,
It's like along the line.
How you feeling, buddy?
a little tired.
Well, it's been like
But-
3 hours, so. How much do you think we have left?
I think we got about maybe another mile. It's right up here, right?
Yeah. Oh, it says location
Okay.
1, 100 yards west of trail
Okay.
at mile marker 10.
Okay. So we're about right here. So I think we got maybe another mile, mile and a half.
Okay.
Then, okay, then 100 yards to the right. Okay, so under 3 rocks. How the hell are we gonna find that? There's rocks everywhere.
I don't know. We got to look for that mile marker stake. We should be close.
Yeah, we're right there.
There it is. That should be it.
Okay.
That should be it.
Yeah, it is.
And then
So 100
Yeah.
yards.
what we have to do, we have to go about 100 yards west. So that's not far. That's got to be just in here.
That's actually right up the hill. That's not bad at all.
Come check it out.
Oh, shit. Careful.
What?
Oh shit. It's actually there. What does it say?
If you seek, then you will find. What is an uncontrolled mind? A man is blind. To the true reason and purpose here, a man will forget when overcome with fear. What do you fear? Not in the traditional sense, but instead what stops you from being your true self. Follow the map below to your second location, but do not read until you understand. I hope that you can. Do not read until you understand. What do you fear? What do you fear?
What do you fear?
It said not in a traditional sense, so I don't think they're talking about scorpions and snakes and
Yeah.
things like that. I fear what other people think. I fear death. I fear failure. I don't know. Maybe it means those things.
Yeah.
But how do you change that? How do you change fear of failure, fear of...
That's a great question.
Maybe that's what it's asking.
Well, maybe that's what we've been somewhat struggling with.
And
You know,
maybe
I
that's
haven't really thought about it that way, but I mean, it is pretty true.
Maybe that's why we're here.
You can analyze as much as you want and think about fear, but it's...
Well, I guess if we're gonna play this game, we may as well do it until we
I agree.
get to the next place. Let's talk about what it
I
asks.
mean, if anything, it's making us think. Fear the sense of judgment, and I fear the failure of letting down not just me, but everyone around me. I fear the future,
Yeah, who doesn't?
not knowing what's ahead of me.
Could you imagine if we didn't fear things like that? I think fear is almost points in our life that determine who we're going to be. If you can overcome irrational fears, you can become amazing. I don't know. We fear everything. We've been trained to fear.
But the thing is, our life is non-stop. The world is growing almost too quick, I think, in a sense.
Yeah.
I fear for our own children.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's a really good question. It's just kind of weird. It's just kind of bizarre, not what I was expecting for my 3-day trip. And again, I don't know.
You were expecting
What I was
36
expecting.
holes and...
Yeah, that's my ideal trip. So obviously we're right here. And you can see looks like about a mile ahead where the trail is, and then it
Yeah.
loops to the left. So once it loops to the left, I say, let's stop, let's go another couple miles here and stop right before 8400.
Okay.
Because then tomorrow, looks like then we got about a 6-mile hike
Okay.
to our second stop. So let's do that, let's get going, and then
All right.
when we hit our campsite, we can analyze fear once again. You want any?
No, I'm good. I had one earlier. Last look at civilization. You see that hut up ahead? We should stay there for the night. That should be perfect.
I mean, as you can see, the sun's going down right over the mountain, so we need to,
It's got a nice view too.
yeah, we need a spot for the night. Let's do that.
Dude, thank God we found this. This is freaking creepy.
I know, dude, be careful.
Is that a fireplace?
Yeah. Should I put my hand in here?
No.
Yeah,
Never a good idea.
No, it's probably a smart call.
It's
don't know, I
just
think-
weird. It's like someone's like
Dude, this is so
been in
bizarre.
here.
It's like their family room.
we could probably just sleep on the floor in this room or something.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's kind of gross, but
Yeah.
it's better than the ground outside.
I was gonna say, we are sleeping on the ground. No, this will do though. A little freaky, but don't believe the question was what's your, not your fear of rats, not a fear of snakes. My real life fear is fear of failure. I think that's so many people too. I still fear every day of failing, just letting down my family. And even though they would never think that way, but I think
Yeah.
it's just kind of normal for any 26-year-old to feel that way.
Yeah. Man, look at you getting deep.
Yeah, I mean, it's really not that deep. I'm more speaking for a lot of other people too. I will say I don't really fear rejection, but you know what? I think fear, it does teach you a lot. It's good to be afraid. If you're not afraid, you wouldn't strive for anything. Since I fear failure, I strive for success. Dude, to be real, this adventure is very, to me, off the grid. It still doesn't make too much sense to me. Am I 100% into this trip? No. But, I'll keep on giving.
I think the cool thing about fear is that it's primal, but at the same time, there's times where it's not primal fear, and there's like a difference. Non-primal fear is the one that we need to overcome. I feel like those key moments, like I said before, when we're trying to overcome fear that are irrational, like irrational fears, is the true defining moments in a person's life. Moments where if they overcome this, they can become like the best that they can be.
It's getting a little deep for me, if I'm being honest.
What do you mean? Well,
It's-
you just kind of said your piece. I was just speaking.
I'm just not really kind of comfortable. I don't know, I just don't really feel right about it right now. I don't know.
Yeah, I get that. I probably.
Dude, yeah, listen, man, though, you're just getting too deep into it. So if you want me to stay on this trip with you, I just kind of recommend you kind of cool it down a little bit.
All right, I can do that.
Not trying to be a dick, just
I know. We can.
this whole thing is just a little weird to me. It's
Yeah.
I'm just a little uncomfortable.
I understand. We can keep it light.
all right, that's fair.
Well, nice thing about these hikes is they're pretty damn scenic.
Just waiting to get to the destination.
Hold on, I'm gonna take a look at the map real quick.
I think there's probably not too many trails to get up there.
No, probably not. Do I look like a bug with the blue eyes? What's all the buzz about? I kind of like this part of the path. It's kind of Midwesty.
Yeah.
Then you look to the left and right and you see these enormous mountains.
And then you look straight.
So, what do you want to talk about? I think we ran out of things to talk about.
The Cubs,
No.
sports.
No.
What's a fish with no eye?
What? Rejected.
Last night we went camping.
You guys aren't gonna believe us, but
We were doing acapella.
we know
In the jungle.
Oh, very nice. You nailed it.
I like sitting in a tree,
Sitting in a tree.
She
And,
meditates,
yeah,
she does yoga,
feeling the wind blow on my face and the sunlight hit you.
just nature.
Just like that calm feeling.
It's kind of finding what sets your soul on fire, what you're drawn to,
Totally.
without thinking about it, and then I don't know, going towards it, do it, and do it unapologetically, and don't think about it. That's what I do because I used to always
Don't be scared.
wonder what people were thinking about me, and I was really a real shy person, letting go of what people think of you, and that's what I did, and I started becoming happier. I think leaving my home state area
Mhm.
kind of
Yeah,
is what
put
made
you in
me
that shell.
find myself. Yeah, I was always when I was home, I never really hung out with my family that much.
Yeah.
Now you miss
So
them.
now I do, like, I'll miss them now and then. I'm like, oh yeah, like I miss them. So I'll hang out with them for a little bit.
Yeah.
No, I mean, even seeing them happy makes me happy. Like, being with my friends, just, that makes me happy.
I think I invested so much time. Like, I grew up really fast that it just became such a habit, and it wasn't like what I wanted to do anymore. It just became more of like what you have to do, like as the right person, like what makes you a good person. Like, you have to get married, you have to have a child, all those things, and I try to follow them, but like somehow it just like there was like a breaking point. What do I want? Like, what am I? Like, have I just been like a robot?
Right.
And just doing what I had to do. But I actually didn't take time for myself a lot of that time.
Go Cubs, go! No.
Ooh, Blue Jay.
I hope we run into some more people.
Yeah, I know.
I enjoyed talking to that one guy.
Man, they're pretty inspirational.
Honestly, they are. It's pretty amazing the stuff they said. I mean, I've never really listened to people's perspectives on life. I mean, we just live in our little bubble. And it's interesting hearing from different people from different places with different views, and kind of broadens your
It does.
perspective on life.
Makes our adventure that much more enjoyable.
Hey man, I think that might be the peak up this way. Yeah, see, it says right here, hike to the mountain peak and you'll find your second letter. We're about right here, so we should be coming up to the peak.
Yeah, it's right up there.
I think it should be right up here. Hey, I think this is 5:45. Yeah, 5:45. So we just got to go right up there. It's got to be by that stake.
Okay. I think I found it. Alright, hold on. Let me see if I can grab it. Nice. Now that you can clear your fear, focus hard on the people and things that you hold dear. For when you can ignore all the things you hear, all that remains is in the mirror. Regretful of the past, anxious of the future, focus on the present, leave the rest in the review mirror.
Wow.
It's kind of interesting. In this moment, what matters? For now, you cannot change your past, and you surely do not know your future. For if you did, every day until then would be ruined by despair. If you dwell in these places, you will not be able to move forward. Okay? If you see yourself as evil, you see yourself evil?
Sometimes.
No? Yeah? And do not forgive, you will become that evil. Learn to forgive yourself. Learn to appreciate every moment. Do not expect the extraordinary, but appreciate the ordinary. That's kind of cool.
That's interesting.
Now it's the question. What are you grateful for?
We're on top of the peak here. We got to come
Yeah.
down, and then we got to follow this through.
Okay.
And this looks like
Really
the
doesn't look
next.
that far.
No, this one doesn't seem too far. What are you grateful for?
Look at this. I'm just grateful for what's around me. Grateful for the job that I have. Grateful for a significant other. Should be down here before I know it. And I have a lot of good things going for me.
Yeah, that's true.
Pretty simple.
And it said, appreciate the ordinary. I think many times we're told to live this extraordinary life and we don't appreciate having good people in it and
Yeah.
having good friends and good jobs and good times. And, you know, sometimes we got to live in the moment and just appreciate what we have.
No, I agree.
I think that's the key to gratefulness, right?
Yeah,
Life is all about perspective.
it is. No, it's interesting. It's a good letter. It's weird though.
I already feel like I'm looking at life a little bit differently. I mean, these things are so simple, but I feel like it's kind of changed the way I look at things. I don't know if it's had that effect on you at all.
Like, why are they here? What's the whole point of this?
I don't know.
Why are we receiving these letters? I don't know. I know it's changing you, but to me, it's just not. I don't. It just. For one, who's placing these letters here, and for what reason and why? You know, it's to me, it's. I really don't know. I don't know. I'm guessing more like right over here, because you can see the trail.
Yep.
It goes right on up, and then maybe right over that mountain.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. That's where the forest. I think it's only like 5 or 6 miles.
You really want to keep going?
What do you mean?
Dude, it's so bullshit.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Dude, this has been an incredible
Dude,
experience.
no, it's not.
Again, I was gonna. Why is it not? Why are they?
What's the point of the? What's gonna be? Just another letter?
Yes, but another message, another thought.
Oh my God.
Dude, it's made a big difference for me already. I think we're doing life wrong. I feel like you're not putting yourself into it. The first letter said you need to be vulnerable. You need to put yourself fully into it. And I feel like you're not.
I think you're thinking too much into these letters. These letters
This
are
happened
leading
for
us
a reason.
to nothing.
Dude, what did that just say about appreciating the moment and?
Yeah, so I can go over that damn hill over there? No. Just here, I'm fucking done. Here, take it. I'm done.
Are you? What do you mean you're done?
Dude, this is so bullshit.
What do you mean?
There's nothing, I can't take anything out of this. Yeah, thanks for the great 3-day weekend, asshole.
Dude, no, hold on. Hold on.
Here, seriously, you want? Fucking take it. I'm done.
Dude, no. Are you serious?
I've had no support through the whole thing.
You're gonna make me go by myself?
Yeah, good luck.
Screw him. I don't know what his deal is. He doesn't want to change. I guess I'm gonna finish this by myself. Meant to happen for a reason. I'm gonna finish the journey. I'm about an hour in. It's getting really windy. I think there's a storm coming or something. It really sucks that Matt can't be here. The one thing in that letter that really hit home for me was the part about living in the present and how much anxieties and worrying about the future. I feel like many times I worry so much about what's going to happen in the future, I don't appreciate what's happening right now. Because, you know, as many people say, it's not about the destination but the journey, and it's a hard concept to wrap my head around, but honestly I've never thought of it before, and I really think it would make a huge difference in my life. Honestly, I think there's so many changes I could make in my life. I think Matt really could have learned from this too, and I truly hope that he changes his mind or he's given another opportunity to do something. So I think I see something down the mountain here, a place to stay for the night. So I think I'm gonna camp there and find the letter first thing in the morning. Looks like I'm gonna be camping under this awning. It's got a roof, stop it from the rain. Still can't believe we didn't bring camping gear. But good night. I think I heard something. What the fuck? I think I heard something. Oh, what the hell? Hello?
John.
Matt?
Yeah. And I guess I'm sorry,
Dude.
man. I did not.
What the fuck?
Dude. I am
What are you
really
doing
sorry.
back here? You left me fucking walking by myself.
I know, man. I feel really bad. I had to turn around. About 1 hour into it, I had to turn around. I knew what I said was wrong. It was, I didn't know where you would be. I figured you would stop sometime soon, so it's, I apologize.
How
if
far
you don't
did you
forgive
go?
me, man, it's probably about 45 minutes to an hour in the opposite direction. I'm
Jesus,
exhausted,
man.
dude.
I mean, I'm pissed, but I'm glad to have you back.
I was in the wrong.
This journey sucks by yourself.
Dude. It is not easy, man. It sucks. I mean, it's confusing.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's hard, man. We're getting letters. We don't know what we're doing. It's changing us. It's trying to question everything we've always believed.
But I mean, is it changing us for the better or not? I mean,
I don't know. You tell me. You're back. It's changing me for the better.
I think I was just really, I was pretty naive. I didn't want to believe it. How is this happening? Who is taking these letters personally, and then just dropping them?
We don't know the answer to everything. We don't always know why. We need to just trust our gut and just live in the present and just do it. Are you in?
I am.
This is amazing.
I know.
Can you believe how the terrain has shifted over the 3 days?
You want to fill up your water bottle?
Yeah.
That's a cool shot. Wild berries. Right there, right there.
Dinner. So, on our map, it looks like it should just be right up here. So I think we just got to go not too far up here, and it should be just right off the trail, right when the forest starts. Did you hear that Brian and Mia got engaged?
No.
Yeah.
Really?
I just saw it. We had service a little bit back, and of course I had to go.
Oh, dude, that's badass. That's awesome.
We should do something with them next week to celebrate.
Yeah. No, let's take them out. Dude, this has got to be.
I would consider this the edge of the forest.
Yeah, I know.
Look how beautiful
this is so neat.
So this is the first tree. I would think that it would be right near that. Do you see?
Dude, yeah. Yeah. Right there.
Oh. I'm surprised every time we find these things. Now that the fog is cleared, you have no fear. The present is all that is near. You will find real peace of mind when you unbind from the lies you're told. Now listen close to a question that you rarely hear, but when it is all done, you are none. It is what matters the most. What makes you truly happy? Ask yourself, ask everyone around you, for this is the key to staying on the right path, your true path, and becoming unwaveringly good. What makes you truly happy? Figure out who you are before you get to your last location. If you do not, there is no hope that you will survive what comes next. Trust in me. Find the falls, and you will find your last letter. Whoever wrote these, stepped it out, so
yeah.
It's just kind of, this is the final Mecca question, right? What makes you truly happy?
It's actually a question I'm excited to answer. What truly does make you happy?
Truly happy? People, man, just appreciation. I think it's a culmination of all the things. Letting fear go, like we talked about in our first letter, and then just appreciating the present like we learned in our second letter. And I mean, I think honestly when you do those two things, there's nothing left to just be happy with what you have. We can't control so many things. It's just appreciating the process and being more of an observer than anything else.
People I surround myself with, being around my family, being around Sarah, doing expeditions like this, even though I didn't want to. Really happy that I came back. I mean, my train of thought is really, just kind of switched. It's done a full, I would say, 360. I don't know, I really did not think I'd enjoy this trip, to be honest. My perspective has been changing on life a little bit, I would say. These letters have been really interesting. Honestly, just enjoying life. I mean, seriously, people always say life is too short, and being 26 years old, life goes fast. So just enjoying it. Hey, the difference in terrain, like you said before, is unbelievable.
I know. Now we're in a forest. I'm so excited to see what the last letter said.
So what's your thoughts on this journey so far? I mean, I know.
You know how I feel. I think it's incredible, and I'm so glad you're back.
Yeah, no, me too. Yeah, I apologize for everything I said earlier.
Man, it's okay. I understand. I mean, it's hard, and people understand these things a different way, but it's been incredible. I mean, I'm just excited to see what my life looks like after this.
Ever since I've been back, I'm down to try different things, like parkour.
What makes you truly happy?
It's kind of a loaded question. I guess the thing that makes me happy is relaxation, being able to know that you did everything that you needed to do and everything you wanted to do, and just being able to be like,
Yeah.
That's pretty much the best way to put happiness for me.
Hey, do you know which way the falls are?
I do believe that way,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken.
What makes me truly happy? It's an elusive term. A lot of things that make me happy change over time. If I'm hungry, food makes me happy. If I'm bored, the hobbies make me happy. Conversation makes me happy. But if I'm tired, conversation does not make me happy. Sleep makes me happy. It changes. I guess I'm hiking because I wanted exercise and that makes me happy.
Hey, what's true happiness for you? What truly makes you happy?
Finding ways of appreciate every moment, being present.
Has that changed since you were younger to older? What defined happiness for you?
Yes, I didn't know that could bring such happiness. Being present, taking care of others, caring about others. I take care of myself, but I have consideration for other people's feelings and where they're at and giving to others, and it's rewarding. If we all did that, if we all just hugged and cared and loved on somebody that needed something, we would help each person be happier. We're one person at a time.
There it is. It's down there.
We're almost there.
That's the falls.
Does that say first or?
Yep.
So it's right here?
That's where we're looking. Yep, right on the falls. So now we just gotta hike down to where we just saw in that viewpoint.
Dude, there it is.
I think I found the final letter. Now that you have understood fear, now that you have identified what holds you back from your true self, now that you have chosen to appreciate the moment, now that you are grateful, now that you have pushed yourself to change, now that you have allowed yourself to feel, now that you have sought to understand true happiness, you are finally here.
Dude.
Life is a series of decisions and a set of beliefs that determine our perspective and moreover our actions. When we are overtaken by the world and the enemy drives our choices, we act impulsively and open the door to dire mistakes, which in many cases can destroy the lives of ourselves and others. Now that you are open to my message, it can finally be delivered. Man. On July 20th, 2017,
On July 20th, 2017, you decided to drive us after drinking at a party. We detoured to the casino on a ride that should have been no more than 5 minutes. Riding in the car with you both was Mia and myself, Brian. As we drunkenly sang, yelled, and joked, the focus on the road became less and less. A storm rolled in, making the situation worse. As we approached the intersection of 9th and State, you blew a stop sign. A pickup truck T-boned the car and we lost Mia. The rest of us survived.
hold on a second.
Yeah.
July 20th hasn't happened yet.
No, exactly.
July 20th hasn't happened.
Keep reading.
As you imagine, our friendship was done. You faced serious legal repercussion, and worst of all, I lost my fiance. What? There was nothing I could do at that time. In the year 2027, time trip. 2027? What is this? In the year 2027, time travel theoretically became a possibility. I didn't even want to finish this.
Honestly, I think this is a whole part of our journey.
In the year 2027, time travel theoretically became a possibility. Physicists identified certain locations in the world that may have different gravitational energy, allowing objects to defy the laws of space and time. As the next few years progressed, certain locations were identified, known only to certain members of the government with the right clearance. After the accident, I joined the military and worked my way up the ranks. As I began to hear whispers of this concept in the mid-2020s, I worked to get reassigned to this top-secret division. Finally achieving this transfer in January of 2029, I began to work to help identify time periods in which the time holes opened to. The first was in South America. It went to 1907. The second landed in 1495. More and more were found. Finally, a location was discovered in Jerome, Arizona that led to the year 2017, a couple weeks before the accident. Jerome was an old mining town that was the site of a large battle in the War of 2022. I was transferred to work patrol at this location. The Jerome site had a small pipe in an old building at the top of the mountain. This is where the time hole was located. All of the time holes were in very inconspicuous places, allowing them to be hidden for so many centuries. There was one catch with the time holes. Only small objects could go through, not humans. I began to plan by what means and how I would send a message to the past to stop the accident. If I was ever caught, I would be discharged and imprisoned, since tampering with time is the highest form of a felony. In spring of 2030, I began to send letters. I sent hundreds of letters to you both, over and over again. You made the same mistakes. In some time strings, you would disregard the letter as a prank. In others, you would take them seriously but succumb to temptation regardless and repeat the mistakes. No matter how I framed these letters, you did not change your behavior, and the accident occurred over and over again. As I entered June of 2030, I was hopeless and about to give up, until I realized that you were making the same mistakes because you were the same people, with the same motives, the same outlook on life, and the same impulses for disaster. You did not appreciate what truly matters. You did not listen to your gut. You were not grateful. You were not truly happy. Because of these things, you would make the same mistakes over and over again.
Then it dawned on me. In order to change the past, I must change you. With the help of some friends in 2017, I was able to send you on a soul-seeking journey that you have now finished. I can only hope that this has changed you enough to heed my warning. Be better people. Do not let irrational fear run your life. Be grateful, be present, and remember what makes you truly happy. Do not go to the party on July 20th. Do not drive. Save my world. Heed my warning. This is my last hope. Remember, you're not alone.
You have each other and many others that care about you. You are never alone. We are always there for you. STH-B. Seek true happiness. Ryan.